Captain on the bridge.
Order, Captain, red alert. Yes, let's go, Captains. All right, sorry. Captains, we are back on the bridge, and holy cow. Woo. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. Captains, there is a new Strange New World official intro. Not gonna lie, I watched it. My mouth was open the whole time. I got good. Okay, Captains, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch the trailer again. I'm gonna watch the trailer again in its entirety. Then after, we're gonna drop our two ECs. Here we go, on screen. I promise you it's on screen. Here we go.
Space.
Captains, you already know what's next, right? Yes, let's go! Yes! Oh, wow. Okay, after this video, I'm going to have to change my uniform. Holy... Okay, Captains, what have I been saying throughout all of the videos that we've been covering in terms of the trailers, and even it was the individual characters, the captain, of course, Captain Pike, Yuna, Spock, Uhura, Ortegas, La'an, Chapel, Mabenga, Hammer. Almost in every one of those trailers, there was a shot of the Enterprise. My gosh, I still get goosebumps. Holy gee, that was so good. And they were respecting, in my opinion, they're truly hitting the feels here. So I'm gonna give a quick story here, Captains, on how I came into Star Trek. So as a little boy, how I saw Star Trek for the first time was Star Trek: The Next Generation, and some of you already know that. The first shot I saw of the Enterprise D was this panning shot of the Enterprise, you know, those stock footages, you know, where it either goes up or up down or down up. It's just this fore view. And as a little boy, it just captivated me from the design, the elegance, the beauty of the Enterprise D. And that's why it's been one of my favorite ships, and also one of my favorite ships in Star Trek Online. During the Next Generation, you always get those, and I mentioned this in a previous video, like panning shots of the Enterprise, just it flying. This, holy cow, if that is the intro, jeez, that like takes it almost to a new level. Captains, it's insane. Just that first drop, oh my god. Okay, Captains, let's go over this quickly here. Let's okay, like Pike doing the whole intro there. Oh my, the feels. Just that shot of it in, like, Captains, look at that. That is just like, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking about the thumbnail that I'm gonna do in the video. Like, I really don't think I should add anything to it other than maybe a crying meme. I don't know. I'll see what we end up with, but that's kind of how I feel. I feel the feels. Captains, do you feel the feels? Let us know in the comments. Like, oh man. And then here, just that drop of that. Oh! Yes. Sorry. Sort of. Like, just one more time. One more time. Okay, I can't be the only one bopping my head here. Come on, Captains. Like, I cannot be the only one. Like, the rest of the intro, just the shots that it took, it just felt so, and the scale, and they really made it feel like they're exploring because of how small the Enterprise looked at some of these shots. we'll kind of go over here. I know this video is not gonna get, it's probably gonna get copyrighted, but that's okay. I don't really care. I'm doing this because like I said, I'm sharing my love and passion for this, and this I'm shaking my hand as I'm saying this. This is Star Trek. Like, this is what I feel. All the trailers, everything that we've seen, including this intro. If this was the best that Strange New Worlds had for season one, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm good. Everything else is going to be a bonus from here. Everything else that I see from the episode is going to be a bonus. Period. Point blank. This intro already gave me just what I've been just looking for. Yeah, I'll stop ranting. Sorry. Okay, so we have the Enterprise here. We're going to just... that music, just holy man. Okay, let's go over the concentrating on the shots here. Let's put the volume down quick. So, see again, look how small the Enterprise looks. It's coming, just coming at to the camera, and it's just adding that sense of wonder. I don't know. That's the word I'm getting. Like this sense of wonder, of awe when the Enterprise is moving through these shots. Like, look at that. Just. Again, what did I say? They're giving the respect to the ship. A lot of every show, every iteration of Star Trek always has these shots, these panning shots of their ship. But this intro, like, I'm gonna say the last, what is it? So Discovery, Picard. I think with Discovery they tried to change up the intro and it was more animated, like actual drawing. Oh man, this is like, I might even get flack for this. This is like TNG intro with like feels on top. Do you know what I mean, Captain's like, oh man. This actually reminds me of something in Star Trek Online, the Battle of the Binary Star shot. But look at that. Man, they're really going all out here in terms of just yes. Now again, I've mentioned before, I really don't like those deflectors sometimes, these satellite dishes, because there's no glow to it. Again, I'm fine with it, I'm okay, but this shot, this is amazing. Like, look at this. That is just, oof, oof, oof. That just looks so good. And you get a shot here of them sort of either before they're going to enter an asteroid field or something, or like that. That F. Yes. Sorry, captains. You're probably going to hear a couple more of that. So just warning. Again, the scale of how they're making this look, like, even though it's like a very close-up shot of the Enterprise, but just look what's in front of the Enterprise, like that. Dang. What did I say? Look, again, the sense of just scale is amazing. That looks so good. It just kind of flying out like that. Oof. That's like what, quarter impulse? I don't know what that was, but let's have a look at that again, shall we? Something was glowing there? Yeah, it was like sort of glowing, like space tentacles? What? Okay, this reminds me of Voyager from their intro. No? Anyone? Look at that. Oh man, that just looks so good, Captains. Like, look at that. Oh, like, these are all of these shots wallpaper worthy. Wallpaper worthy. Oof. It's like I want to cry. It's like the feels, Captains. Is that planet like sort of moving? It has that green aura and all that, like, sort of drifting clouds there. Ooh. Sorry. Hey man, that was so good. That was so good. One more time. Let's just have a look at that quickly with the music. Okay, we'll put the music on just for that one. Oh, You just felt it there. You just felt it there. Oh my gosh. This like looks like it's that star base that we saw in one of the trailers there, but look, there's like a little biodome here happening. That's pretty cool. I think this is the last shot of it warping out. Can I say it one more time? Yes, let's go. Captain's count how many times. I don't even know how many times I've said it. Just, whoo. Like, look at that. That's just, my gosh. Like, oh man. I'd have to say one of my favorite shots here of this is kind of this going into its sort of warp here. That kind of that reminds me of just the days when I was a kid and seeing the Enterprise D, like I said. And I've said this before. I wasn't the hugest fan of TOS. So after TNG or during TNG, I was like, okay, was this the only Star Trek that's on? Like, is there any other pretty ships out there? And I looked at the original, the TOS, the original series, and when I saw the Enterprise, I was like, oh, I know Captain's. I'm not the biggest fan of TOS, but I respect it for what it's brought to us, and look what it's bringing to us. It's like it almost feels like a full circle, really, to be honest with you, at this moment in time, at least for me. But it gave me sort of another path into Star Trek, looking into it, and at this time, Star Trek movies were already out, so this was after. Sorry, I should say this was after I saw the second ship. Was the Constitution refit. There you go. Was the Constitution refit? So the first ship I saw was the Galaxy. The second was the Constitution refit. Tried to look at the Star Trek, the original series, and then saw that. But again, this is really Captain's. At the end of the day, this is bringing me back to that moment I saw the Enterprise D. I'm not even joking, not even lying. It, like I said it before at the beginning of this video, if all the trailers, including this intro, was all that was the good shots of Strange New Worlds, to me, it's a hit. I'm done. I'm good. I really am. Because, man, it's brought me back to the first time I felt in love with Star Trek. Like, no, I think this is the first time I've ever said that. I felt it, obviously, when I see, shots of like Sovereign, seeing that with its beauty shots. So I'm not gonna forget those. I'm probably being a prisoner of the moment. No, I am being a prisoner of the moment. But can you blame me? Like, holy cow! Just all for me, Star Trek, and I've mentioned this in previous videos. It's always been about the ships first, the character second, and then the third story. Right now, Strange New Worlds already hit the first and second point. Period. Point blank. That is my love for Star Trek. I'm not my nerdism, my nerd cred is not that high when it comes to. I'm not one of those Trekkies where, I will know every episode, every line from every episode. You tell me if I reference a line, oh, that's from this episode. No, I'm not one of those. I'm my own type of Trekkie, and that is again, first and foremost, my love for the ships, and that's just literally watching them. Like I will go onto YouTube, type in Star Trek Enterprise D ship, and then just watch whatever, let's say Star Trek Battles, and watch that, just and then or anything like that. And that's what my initial love for Star Trek is the ships, of how unique they look, and that's why I'm such a Fetty boy because all the shows are really concentrated on the Federation type designs. And don't get me wrong, I there's other designs that I do like from, of course, the Klingon and Romulan and other alien species, but when we're talking about my Triz's first love for Star Trek, it's ships first and foremost. And this intro literally has everything that I've been wanting or searching, or maybe I didn't even know I was looking for, just because of how it came together. So I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm super excited. And if all the stuff that we've covered is all the best stuff, it already covered my first and second points of why I love Star Trek. So, Captains, Again, I do this just because to share my love, my passion for Star Trek, and this is rekindling just that sort of feeling I got when I was growing up, seeing the Star Trek Enterprise D for the first time. So, captains, we're gonna leave it there because I need to change my uniform here. So, I'm gonna give it one more. Yes, let's go. Are you ready for this, captains? Yes, let's go! Because I'm excited. I really am, and I'm looking forward now to see if it's gonna hit the third point of why I love Star Trek. And maybe this may be, I don't know, could be setting myself for disappointment. I've said it before, but this may be possibly one of my favorite treks, especially in recent times. So, captains, we're gonna leave it there until the next vid.
Live long.
Yes, let's go! Sorry, not sorry.